So this is just, I guess, an essay, and it's about a walk I took with my dog, and that's it. I start under a late cloud sky, smoke-laced patches of blue in the breaks, but mostly it's just dense gray to the mountains. Sunset time, but no sun to see. Just me and my dog, just me and my Daisy dog walking to walk. Leaves rain pasted to the cement. One last fan-shaped leaf hanging off the low branch of a naked little ginkgo tree, 1 foot in front of the other. Fall has never been my season. The leaves start dropping, and something in me drops right down with them. It always baffles me how anyone can feel all the possibilities surging up when we're coming into winter. You know the type. They get excited, they get creative, they get it done. Not me. This is a time for slowing, hibernation, sleep. I don't get those winter lovers. Nah, that's not the whole truth either. I sort of get it. There's something beautiful and infinite about the world stripping naked and slipping into a long, slow dark. It's not just the darkness, though. It's the new burst of life on the other side. Again and again, the same old cycle. Dark to light, from darkness, light. Me, I'm more at home on the other side of the cycle. A springtime kind of girl, picking up energy as the days stretch longer. This year, though, it's like I've never known autumn. The colors all feel like the first time. I'm in love with the changes and contrasts, spring and reverse, these early dark no-time hours. I crave the wide open, so I walk. In my little house, the ceilings are high and the colors are easy. Blues and greens and the perfect orange-yellow blend on the living room, dining room, kitchen walls. The kitchen is modern, the closets are big, and the fake wood pergo floors always hide the dirt. But it doesn't let the outside in. Out every window is fence or hedge or wall, little bits of sky above the neighbor's roof. All I want is out. Daisy, too. We walk the dog's pace, and she leads, slow and scent-bound, stopping for leaf piles and tree trunks, and I don't yank at her leash to pick up the pace. It's a promise I made to her putting on my boots. You lead tonight, I said, because I never, hardly ever let the walk just be hers. My boots aren't really boots, just a pair of rainproof Columbia hikers. They're not even mine. The shoes belong to one of my kids, the 11-year-old. The green tie-dye socks are the others, the 8-year-old. The fleece came from a naked lady party my neighbor went to last spring. The rain shell from the lost and found at my almost ex-mother-in-law's school. The orange t-shirt with the darker orange stripes is the last thing my dad bought for me a couple days before he died. The hat I got myself. I want to walk and watch the night until my legs can't carry me. No hurry to get home. Cold wood-smoked air on my face, full moon backlighting the clouds, and we don't take the usual route down around the golf course, through the park, past the big houses on the ridge. I'm tired of going the same old way. We follow neighborhood streets away from the traffic on Sandy and Fremont to blocks without much light, turn and turn until I lose track of where I am, a walking dream. Not lost, but never quite sure of my exact coordinates. This is where I am, inside and out, a walking dream. Not lost exactly, but not quite sure. The dog stops for a sniff, and I'm leading toward a left turn, but she goes straight on, and I follow. As we walk, I make up rules. Walk as fast as you can. Do not drop in on friends to say hello. Leave the phone in your pocket. When you find yourself headed somewhere familiar, turn away, recalculate, keep walking. Houses and houses all lit up, each its own complete universe, self-contained and strung out across the galaxy of my neighborhood. I love looking in, moms and pops and kids around the table, laid back on their couches, eyes to the screen. For a few seconds I watch the shows they're watching as I pass. I want what they have, or what I think they have. We humans, we do this, looking on other lives and idealize, not because we can't empathize with their realities, that they're loaded with their own stuff too, just like us. We do it because we need to believe in their happiness.
What's that?
Isn't it better that way? We see what we want them to have. We don't want them to suffer. We want them to be happy. We want the perfection only seen from the outside in. If their lives are simple and easy, made only of joy, then carefree lives like theirs can be ours too, right? Attainable. When my head gets quiet enough, it's just my feet hitting the pavement. Soft wind, traffic in the distance, and a far-off train whistle blowing out my favorite sound, the lonesome possibility of motion, long and hollow on its way, the sound of a feeling, that whistle. It's the pull to keep going and the pull to turn home, and every now and then a light nudge of Daisy's nose against my legs. The blissful absence of direction, the conscious choice I've made to go nowhere specific, knocked up against the undeniable reality that my legs do have a destination. They know where they're taking me, past the neighborhood houses and the big church, and down the hill across Sandy and the straight shot view of downtown buildings all lit up against the night sky. Back through the brickers and manicured gardens of my old apartment complex, circles of yellow light on the lawn. The place I landed, the first time I left a marriage, the first place I ever lived alone. Lately I've been revisiting old places, or driving near but not driving by. A few days ago I drove halfway down a block that dead ends into the first place my ex and I lived together in Portland, a little wood-heated two-bedroom in the trees beneath the Halsey Bridge. I split logs all winter, and he cooked the meals. I turned the car around, though. Didn't need to see it again. But tonight out walking, I keep going. Past the fountain outside the complex's front office, its lion's head spitting out a constant, steady stream into the bowl below. Same fountain I circled, toddler at my knees, hot August day of a different lifetime. Tonight, it's Daisy at my knees, nose to the ground. All these homes holding windows, holding lives, stacked side by side and one on top of another. Layers and layers of stories I can't know, knocking against each other. All these people, all with houses to put their lives in. It's such a simple thing, houses and houses and houses. Still, in this moment, it's all so far from me, how they get them. But that's not the truth either. I've lived 22 places since the day I left my parents' house for college 25 years ago. That's counting only places I stayed more than a month, or paid rent, or held a job. I know exactly how a person gets a place. I'm a fucking expert on rentals and house hunting and camping on beaches. Getting a place is not my issue. It's how you keep a home that blows me to pieces. When we reach the old apartment, all the lights are on, shades down so I can't see in, and I'm glad for that. In my head, it still looks like mine inside. No time has passed. All the air tight in my chest. Every breath I feel it. The big old grandma oaks lined up along the sidewalk. This was my view. All the nights I smoked cigarettes out the bathroom window while my girls slept in the bedroom. I want to know what I knew when we lived here. I don't want to leave, and I can't stay. I want to walk further into the night, but I have to turn home. It's getting colder, and I have to pee, and sometimes that's all life is. We meet our body's simple needs and keep going.